In this video, we will see how to use the navigation tools on your Garmin Fenix 8, Tactix 8 or Enduro 3. It's all the same thing, so let's go with the Enduro 3 for today demo. So, first thing we need to do is to reach the activity page right there, and we're going to select an activity. So let's go for a hike right there. Select the activity. You could use the navigate part right here, but we're going to do that while the activity is started. So we've just started the hike, and let's say that we are now 5 kilometers away in the mountain, and I want to go back. Press and hold that menu button and go down to navigate. Here the first option we will have is to go back to start. So if I select that, it will automatically calculate, actually there is no route, but it will calculate a way back. This will calculate the shortest route to go back because we have a map and the watch is able to use it. That was back to start. Then, what else? If we go into navigate, we've got recents. What is in recents? It's places that I have pointed. So recent location that I have pointed. Saved location. So actually there is no saved location, but when you are traveling, you can, if I go under here, use map, no, recent, the first page, yes, okay, let's restart that. I'm on the map, I'm holding the menu button, and I can go down to save location. So for example, if you want to drop some equipment by the side of the trail and get it back later because you don't want to have it on your back, you can save the location. You got the actual location, you hit save. By default, it will select the date and the time to save it, but then you can select the name, change it. You can change the icon. There's a lot of icons. Let's say markers. So we've got flags, you've got point, X's, outdoor. You have many things. So you left something, record it, and then this, actually, did I save it? I don't think so. I did not reach the end, but into navigate, then you could find this into saved. Yes, it was saved. So then I could navigate to there. Explore nearby. This is a very interesting feature. You don't need internet for that. Everything is built in inside the watch. You could look for close city, or you could also search for a name. But here we've got the closest city from here. So I could point a city and got the direction to that city. Or you could look for a restroom, water stops, coffee, ATM, bank, whatever. If I select bank, here I will have everything. There it is. And if I want to go to that bank, I can say go to, and it will create me an itinerary if I hit play. Calculate it. There we go. I've got my itinerary. I just have to follow that. Next one. This one, very interesting. You can create a round trip course. So example, you are in a city you don't know, but you want to go for a walk or a run or whatever, and you want to go for a 10 kilometers one. So you can select this. Choose into the direction you would like to go. So you can choose north, east, southwest, or you can choose any direction. And it will create you 3 options of courses of 10 kilometers. Just have to wait a bit. There we go. I've got a 10.5 kilometers with 62.5 kilometers of elevation gain. That will look like that. If I don't like this one, I can go to the next one. And the watch just crashed. Not something that happened very often, but unfortunately with that latest generation of watch, a bit more often. Fortunately, from my experience, because it's only the second time that happened to me, when you are into an activity with a Garmin Fenix and it does crash, it reopens with your activity saved. So you did not lose nothing. You keep everything and then you can resume. So let's do that again. Navigate. Round trip course. Let's redo that 10 kilometer into any direction and let it go. So now we have a 10.7 kilometers, right? Let's go to the next one, probably still calculating it. And it did crash again. Again, we did not lose anything, but let's hope that Garmin will solve that into a future update. Let's keep going. We're going to go into navigate. Past activities will help you to follow the path of a previous activity. Sight and go, that's a great feature. You can aim for something. So let's say that you are on the top of a mountain and you see a shelter right there. So you aim for that, but you don't know at what distance it is. Maybe it's at 2 kilometers, maybe it's 5 or 8, not sure. You point it, and then what it does is that it creates you, if you go on the map, a very straight line. You see that blue line? It's very, very straight. So this way, because you don't know the distance, this will help you to go in straight line into that direction. Maybe at some point you will end up on a cliff, so you won't be able to go there. Maybe a pound, something that you can pass on it. So you can go around and then go back to that straight line. And that will for sure help you to reach that shelter. Next feature. Navigate. Coordinates. So this will be your actual coordinates. And if you go inside of it and select another coordinates, that can help you to reach that point. Say go to, and still here, because we have a map, it will calculate everything, and probably that this was maybe into a lake or in the middle of nowhere. No, actually we've got a hike of over 1,000 kilometers. So I won't make it calculated. That will take a while. There's something else that you can do if you use the Garmin Connect app, is that you can go into more, and then training and planning, and then select courses. This is a list of courses that I have created, but you can create a course. So if you hit the plus over here and select, let's say I want to go for hiking, and I want to do a custom road, you can select somewhere on the map you want to start. So let's say I want to start right here. So I have the point. From there, you can choose your route option. You have follow popular routes. That use the heat maps from Garmin, from its activity base, from all its members. Follow roads or freehand. I like to use that one. Then you can select another point. So let's say that I want to go there. Place point. And now I will have a line between those two. So I know that this will be 20 kilometers. There will be 76 meters of ascent, 149 of descent, and I can save that. I will name that activity test 3 and save it. And once it's saved, it will be on the list we saw earlier, but we also have that button that let me send it to a device. We are actually on the Enduro 3, so I'm going to send it to that device, and technically that's already done. So if I reach back the watch and go into navigate, Then I should have saved. And here, that's the location I saved earlier. But I also have my test 3. So I can select it and do course. And it will show up on the map. Actually, I'm not so far from the beginning point. So yeah, you can then follow that route. There might be some other options that align with navigation that we can find into the hotkeys. You can see that video about it just right there. So for the moment, I hope this video was helpful.